So I'm here with the high priest as he's been secluded for many days here before the awesome day of Yom Kippur.
This is true, High Priestess. I'm very grateful for your presence. It feels that there's always been something missing, and by us being here together, that the unification that's possible before this auspicious day is never more palpable.
So, you have been secluded for this past week. You have gone to the mikveh. You have prepared your inner heart, your inner soul. And one of the jobs of the high priest was to come and choose the goat, one of the goats that would go off into the wilderness, and one of the goats that would
for our expiation,
that would carry our sins and be sacrificed. Are you ready to pick the right goat?
That's everything is weighing in the balance on this particular part.
How you doing with that this year as we walk along?
Well, as always, you know, there's particular challenges to health and well-being, emotionally stressful political times, difficulties with kings and rulers. But we do our best to keep focused on our connections with each other, our inner work, on our relational work, and our relationship to the whole order of the world that has been here before and will be here long after we are gone.
So we are about to enter this field of goats. Rabbi Rayzel, Raphael, here at the Philly Goat Farm in Aubrey Arboretum, otherwise known as the sacred grounds to choose the goat this year for Yom Kippur. I am here as one of the Kohanot, one of the priestesses that is preparing not only myself, but my friend, the high priest, for Yom Kippur, the holiest day of the year. And it is taught, we give a lot of attention to the ram and the ram's horn. But what about the lowly goat? The goat who is actually responsible for carrying our sins into the wilderness. Now, there are a lot of traditions about this goat and the high priest, and I will be interviewing the high priest as he is ready for his mission to help heal and purify the Israelite, the Jewish people before Yom Kippur. You might ask why I'm wearing gold and a red thread.
Why are you wearing gold and a red thread?
Because they wore gold before they went into the mikveh and before, in preparation for the sacrifice of the goat. But then they switched to white. And you may ask, why is there a high priest and not just a high priestess? We're going to delve into that issue because I found out in my research that the high priest did all this preparation and purified the people and sacrificed the goats, and then, only then, went to the women's section. So we're going to discuss this because as the high priestess, we're going to find out what the new place for the high priestess is, that they are not second-class citizens anymore, that they have full rights. Now, whether I'm going to choose to sacrifice a goat or not to have equal rights, we'll get into that. But today, we're ready to prepare ourselves and our souls and to find the right goat that we can send to the wilderness and purify the altar in our hearts. Dan!
On me. They try to cheat on me because they know me well.
I got a goat! I'm having a goat rub here.
This is about as close to aggressive as our goats get.
You're not being aggressive, you're just looking for a little attention.
And Violet's just looking for my treats. She has a really, really strong sense of smell. She's actually deaf, so she can't hear anything. So she's just
You got an itchy bump.
She knows my treats are in here.
You need a
On
little
her head there.
attention like everybody else in my life.
This is silver spray, so that's alu spray because the vet removes their horns when they're very little because we do put them in fencing like this, and then we put them in metal fencing up at the barn. And goats have horns in nature so that they can protect themselves from different things and protect themselves.